All right, y'all, what's going on? It's Combo Breaker 99. I am back with another post-fight discussion video. All right, y'all, Amanda Lemos versus Jessica Andrade. Okay, so the fight, it pretty much went one of the ways, one of the scenarios I think we all felt it would go. I picked Amanda Lemos, for good reason. I said, look, Amanda Lemos is ready. She has a style, she has a straight technical style that could give Jessica Andrade trouble. It could give her problems. But I also know Andrade is Andrade. And when Andrade comes in there to do what she does, you have to be elite. You have to be on that level. So that's what kind of had me torn here. I was like, I still don't know if Lemos is proven as like an elite fighter on that level that just knows how to neutralize certain type of beasts. When you have fighters like Weili, Joanna, Valentina, even Rose in the second fight, even then it took, everything she had to neutralize Jessica Andrade, right? It took those type of fighters that had, that level up in them. And, Lemos, it was still a question there. And I just wanted to go with Lemos here because, look, I wanted to really see new blood in there, challenge for the belt. And like I said, I just believed in that puncher versus, straight come forward style. But shout out to Jessica Andrade. She made some nice improvements in her game here. She is definitely building her IQ. And she fought with discipline and patience. That's what got her a first round finish. And that's what I'm talking about. You don't always have to chase it. Like, the higher level you get and the more people figure out your style for Jessica Andrade, you have to be patient. Be patient and the finish will come. Jessica Andrade always has the strength, always has the power. So the more she stays patient, the quicker the finish will come, right? Because if she went running in there, I think we knew what would happen. Like, she just came guns blazing, blitzing at Lemos probably would have caught her and knocked her out, right? But what did she do? She played a safe game, stayed on the outside, took a few shots, and said, look, let me wait for it. Let me just wait. One little moment that I catch Lemos slipping or sleeping, I'm going to close in, use my strength that she's not used to, right? And that's what pretty much happened in here. But going back and looking at the round, Amanda Lemos, she started off setting a nice pace. She was kind of on the balls of her feet, but at the same time keeping her feet planted because she wanted to generate power and stand her ground. And she was developing a nice calf kick. It was getting a reaction out of Jessica Andrade. Every time she would flip that calf kick, smack, it would kind of move Jessica Andrade. So, Andrade stayed on the outside, moved side to side. Lateral movement was nice. Lemos was staying planted, trying to stay poised. She wasn't really pumping the jab out enough to me. Like, maybe if she would have been snapping it out, maybe she could have started, tattooing Andrade up a little bit more. But I guess she wanted to be careful, too, because when you hit Andrade, she'll come back. Maybe she was trying to watch that. But she did land with, like, one combination, then pushed Andrade to create space and went back to the center of the octagon. And Andrade just kind of stayed in the middle there, landing a couple head kicks here and there. But Lemos wasn't really getting that full-on respect. It was Andrade just trying to be patient and see what she could give her. So what did she do? She waited. Lemos came over the top with one right hand, landed on Jessica Andrade. And she said, oh, this is my moment. She went in. Caught her slipping, caught her out of position one time. Boom, got that head and arm choke against the cage. Standing head and arm choke. And as soon as I saw that, I was like, okay, we're going to get a standing head and arm choke, folks. Because I was calling this last night. And I said, okay, it's over. Just because of that death grip that she had on Amanda Lemos. And I could see Amanda Lemos' face. Like, you could really see, like, her gritting. Like, she was, like, gritting her teeth, like, through her mouthpiece. Her throat was really caught. Her throat was really getting hugged by Jessica Andrade in that hug of death, like I said, because if you go back and look at the instant replay, you can see as soon as, like, Jessica Andrade scooped her up and wrapped up that arm, that arm that was coming back from the right hand. She threw the right hand. Jessica Andrade went right up under the armpit, got that arm up in the air, got her right arm around the neck and pressed her against the cage. And then she just went on a, like, clasped her hands together. As soon as she clasped her hands together, she just started squeezing. It was like an anaconda on, like, a deer. If you ever watch those animal shows, she was just, like, tightening up. And you could see Amanda Lemos, just her face, like, she tried to, like, sink through. She wanted to, like, slide through it, but she couldn't. The grip was too tight. And, she just shifted her a couple times. She couldn't take her down, so she said, you know what, we're just going to choke her standing up. And that's why I said it's over from here. I just knew it was over because Amanda Lemos really had no position. It was just like a skew position that she was in where she couldn't really get leverage. So, the referee, he looked closely, waved it off, tapped Jessica Andrade, and boom, Amanda Lemos fell on the seat of her pants. She was still awake, though. She was still conscious, but I was like, okay, that's it. So, yeah, man, Amanda Lemos, she had something to offer. You know, like I said, she had some things to offer, you know, skill-wise. But, again, Andrade is Andrade. And if you're not on your game plan, if you don't have the footwork and the speed to stay out of harm's way, she's pretty much going to get you, you know, and that's what it is. That's why she continues to dominate the way she does against everybody except the elite. But now that she's back at 115, I mean, hey, she's developing her IQ. She's still strong. Like she said in her interview before the fight, she hasn't hit her prime yet. She still has a great chance to be the strawweight champion because nobody can stand up to Andrade the way Valentina does. That's in my opinion. Like, nobody is strawweight. You know what I mean? I think there's people that can beat Andrade at strawweight, but it's never a guarantee. It's never a guarantee with Andrade. You know what I mean? So I think moving forward from here, Jessica Andrade, I don't think she deserves a title shot right away. And I think she believes the same thing. You know, she said that as well. She said, I don't expect to get a title shot right off of one fight, maybe one more fight and then a title shot. So with that being said, I think Jessica Andrade versus Mackenzie Dern, that would be a great fight. You know, that would be a great fight. Mackenzie Dern just got her victory over Tecia Torres. So if she really wants to test her next level, let's go ahead and see Andrade get in there with the number 5 or number 4 fighter to get her closer to, you know, the winner of whoever, you know, because she's going to have to get in line behind Carla Esparza and Marina Rodriguez, in my opinion. No, I don't want to see Marina have to fight Jessica Andrade. Maybe if she's to win the belt, you know, and we can go from there. She could defend against Andrade, but I think she's already had her road 4-0. Yeah, what is it, 4-0 now? Yeah, so from here, Marina should get her title shot after Carla, but Jessica Andrade, you know, I think at the post-fight, I'll talk about this in another video, I think she called out the Weili Joanna winner. And that's what I like. I mean, she don't mind running the back with folks, you know, and I think she's hoping Weili wins because she wants to get some get back off of Weili, right? You know, so we got a good lay of the land of the strawweight division. You know, we see how it looks right now. You know, we can see what's going on. You know, there's not really any bad fights. Dern Andrade, Dern, the winner of Weili Joanna, Marina at some point, Carla Esparza, whoever. Third fight, Rose and Weili, it can happen. You know what I mean? And everybody in my chat that was saying Rose is shaking in the boots. I mean, hey, you never know. I mean, that fight right there, shoot, if Rose beats Carla and Andrade gets back in there somehow, she skips ahead, I think you know what could happen, right? So, I mean, yeah, Rose is probably thinking about that. You know, she knows what happened last time. So, you know, she's going to have to make sure she's prepared because Andrade is back, y'all. Andrade is back. You know, 125 didn't go her way, but she's back and she's still a threat. And like she said, she hasn't hit her prime yet. As for Amanda Lemos, guys, look, shout out to Amanda Lemos. Look, let me answer this question because I'm going to do another video, though. Is Amanda Lemos still a threat to the division? Yes, for sure. You know, time is not on her side because she is 34 years old. We'll see if she is able to improve or she regresses. You know, we'll see. But I think she can still hang and bang with the best of them. Like what she was doing last night, it could still give all the other fighters fits, and she could still finish a lot of the other fighters, whether it's Ibas, Michelle Waterson, Tecia Torres, Yan Xiaonan. Those are still fighters that she could beat. You know what I mean? So, like I said, Andrade is Andrade. So we can't base this off of this fight here because Andrade would have did this to many strawweights in the division. So, no, Amanda Lemos is still game. Time isn't on her side, but she still has to make some good improvements to her game and I think be a little bit more of a consistent jabber in there. But I think she still beats some of the other strawweights, though. You know, I'm still standing by that as Amanda Lemos as being a threat outside of fighting Jessica Andrade, right? And, you know, maybe you never know if she did improve Jessica Andrade, you know, she could get a win. Who knows, right? So, yeah, man, that's all I got on this. So, guys, let me know in the comment section what y'all think from here. Andrade is back. Like I said, she's got to get in line to me behind those other two strawweights, Carla and Marina. Amanda Lemos, you know, she can get back. I don't think she should fight down from here because she still beats all the other fighters below her. That's how good she is, but at the same time, she still needs to be battle tested again. So I think Lemos, Yan Xiaonan is a good fight. Tecia Torres versus Amanda Lemos is a good fight. Yeah, those are two good fights. Maybe if Michelle Waterson comes back, that's a good fight. So any of those fights that can still keep her in the mix of things, that's cool with me. Guys, let me know in the comment section what y'all think. Combo Breaker 99, I'm out. Subscribe. Peace.